here, we're told that term 1 is 3, and that D is minus 4. So if we wanted to write out the first couple, subtract 4, subtract 4, subtract 4, and so on. And we want to determine S25. Well, S25 would be 3 plus a negative 1 plus the negative 5, and so on until you did 25 of them. In this case, we don't know what the 25th term looks like. We could figure it out if we really wanted to, using what we learned in section 1.1. But because we have this formula, we can figure out the sum of 25 just using that and not having to find that 25th term. Do we know what n is? Yes, it's 25. Do we know term 1? Yes, it's 3. Do we know what D is? It's negative 4. N minus 1 will be 25 minus 1, which is 24. All divided by 2. Mental math here is a little bit trickier, so we got 25. This is going to be 6, and here we're going to get minus 96. 6 plus minus 96, negative 90, divided by 2. Now you would be allowed a calculator for this, okay? Did I get the negative 90 right? Someone checking along with their calculator? Let me know if I make a mistake. Now, you could do this with a calculator, but if I didn't have a calculator, this is what I would do. Okay? I can divide 90 by 2. That makes my number smaller. Would you agree that I would get negative 45? Okay? And then 25 times negative 45, I believe that is negative 1,125. Okay? Do you have any tricks for multiplying by 25? I use quarters. How many quarters in a dollar? 4. Okay? So if I have 45 quarters, can you see that you have 11 groups of 4? That would be $11. And you have 1 quarter left over, another 25 cents. You'd have $11.25. So 45 times 25 becomes $11.25. Just thinking in quarters. If you can use tricks like that, you can do a lot of mental math quite easily and quite quickly. When I was a kid, my parents would give me the big change thing, and I'd have to do you ever put coins into those rolls to take to the bank? The quarter one is $10 worth of quarters, and it takes 40 quarters. So because I have that in my head, I already knew that 40 quarters would be $10, and another 5 quarters is another $1.25. So that's how I did the $11.25. But I think the groups of 4 might be easier to do if you haven't filled quarters in to change things. Okay, questions for practice on this one are 5, 6, and 14, and I'll give you a little bit of time to work on those.